Hey guys, Dustin with Custom Offsets here. Today I'm joined by Hunter with 2 T's, not 1, it's 2. You can check it out down there, because I'm sure it'll be like, anyway, we're back with another episode of This or That. So Keaton's behind the camera, he's gonna ask us some questions, and we're gonna answer them. Before we jump into it, Wheel Tire Suspension, CustomOffsets.com, or we can do the... Keaton, it's easy, I kept my hands straight, and I left them the same length, and I...
7.3 Powerstroke or 12-valve Cummins.
Ooh. So literally the 2 great diesel engines from the late 90s, right? The 7.3 is like the staple of Powerstroke engineering. It was the one, the man, the myth, the legend, so to speak, the one that was always dependable, always reliable, and drank fuel like a fish, right? On the other hand, you have the 12-valve, which is like, early 12-valves were 3 wires and they would run. You could put them in anything.
True.
I don't know, this is tough for me.
I'm gonna have to say 7.3. Only reason being is that I just, something about them. I love the way that older diesels sound. Not saying that the 12-valve doesn't sound good. It's just, I guess it's a personal preference thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I like both body styles that it came in, whether it be the OBS style or the newer one, like the earlier 2000s. Yeah, something about it, I don't know.
Yeah, and they're a fantastic choice. I think I would go 12-valve. It's a great engine. You can't go wrong with this one, honestly. It's a great choice either way.
Yeah, true.
But I like the 12-valve. It's dependable, it's reliable, it made decent power. You can find them in everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go 12-valve.
Own a monster truck or own a drift truck?
Oh, so a monster truck would be super cool, right? Because you could, Keaton, will you stop elbowing the Lamborghini? You're gonna break the wing. Anyway, a monster truck would be really cool because you could run cars over and jump off jumps. But I think a WhistlinDiesel in his Monster Max, super cool, 4-wheel steer, massive tires, big hood stack. You can pretty much go anywhere. True,
yeah.
But you can't daily drive that. A drift truck, you could daily drive a drift truck if you want to. Ken Block's Gymkhana with the Silverado, just bop, bop, you know what I'm saying?
See, I would rip that on the street.
Yeah.
I might get in trouble with it because of all the power that it's got, but I'd still run it on the street, so I would have to say regular truck, no monster truck.
Yeah, I would go drift truck all day long. That'd be hilarious. It'd be awesome.
Light bars for days or huge fender flares?
Oh Lord. So both fads that died in 2018, right?
True.
Seriously, light bars have been phasing out for a while. Huge fender flares look really bad. However, it doesn't say anything that they were bolt-on flares.
True.
Here's the workaround, right? I'm gonna take fender flares because RK Sport makes some really cool wide body stuff. Like the Tacoma, we did that RK Sport wide body, and it looks really good because it's not like tacky bolt-on flares, it's just a wide body.
Yeah, it fits in,
yeah,
I guess
correct.
You would say.
Yep.
Let's see. Is there a way I can pick both?
Oh, you want double light bars and fender flares?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, I mean, I take it back. It depends on the application.
No, you can't backpedal. It's one or the other. You don't get both. You either, now that you've determined, you either get both or none. That's the rules.
All right, I'll take light bars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because country roads, you kind of need them, especially when deer are running.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't hit a deer then, and smash the front of your truck.
Well, I couldn't find a spot to put it in the car. I'll leave it at that.
All right, that's fair.
There you go.
On a C10, patina or restored?
Ooh, this is a tough one. This is, because I think both look really good in the right applications.
They do.
So, do you want rust, patina, classic look, or fresh paint, restore it, make it look good? Which one are you going with?
Once again, I have to say on the application. So if you
Hunter, it's this or that. It's not this sometimes or that the other times. You're killing me.
I would say, okay, I take it back. If you're going for a show build and you want to slam it, I would pick the old rustic look. Just because of all the pictures that I've seen, I think it looks really good. But other than that, if you're just gonna slam it on the ground, you want to keep that classic, old style paint.
Yep.
I think, yeah, something about it is just really sharp to me, so I'll go with that.
Yeah, and again, I hate to bring up Branded Title again, but they did the Blair's got that C10 that they put those Archon Triumphs on.
Yep.
And it looks really, really good. And it's still like faded green, kind of rusty, really cool looking, you know.
It's not as crazy as you might expect, but you can definitely tell like it's, you know, an older paint that's on there. And it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good for the age.
Absolutely.
New lifted Ranger or 3rd gen lifted Tacoma?
Keaton, you're killing me with the questions today. Oh man, you know, I would take the new Ranger, I think. And I would do that because I know that the Raptor Ranger exists in the world. Albeit not in the States, but in the wild other rest of the little blue ball that we call the Earth is a unadulterated, dirt nasty Raptor Ranger. And they're cool, they're super awesome. We did a What's the Hype on them. They put out like, I think it's like 400 HPs and 500 foot-pounds of torque because they're a little baby diesel in there. They're rowdy, they get long travel suspension. I mean, I just want to like take that thing and just send it out through the country.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to go Ranger as well. Only reason being is that I like the style of it more. I like the looks, and just like Dustin said, I mean, you can just send it off of a mountain if you want to, and it'll be fine, especially with the power that it's got. So.
For real. Yeah, they're fantastic little trucks.
Yeah. Hood stack or bed stack?
Any truck, just rule of thumb?
Yep.
I think I would go bed stack every time.
See, that's a tough one for me because once again, depends. Let's just go from a daily driver standpoint. If it's a driver, I'd rather have a bed stack. Only reason being is yeah, bed stack, only reason being is that you can look in your rearview mirror and see all the smoke that comes out.
But if it's a hood stack, you can see it blowing over the roof.
That too, but then it gets on the cab and it just looks bad. But if it's in the bed, it's only on like where your third brake light is.
Yeah, correct.
So I mean, that's easy enough to take care of.
I just envision, I had a friend of mine, an internet friend of mine, back when I had my 6-liter that had a regular cab short box, 3/4 ton 6-liter. And he 4.6 dropped it, and then put a big dirt nasty like 8-inch angle cut bed stack, and would just, hey, you don't talk about my tip while I'm making moves. Anyway, he had like the 8-inch angle cut bed stack, and that thing would go to the drag strip and just put it down. I mean, just boogie with some of the best cars there. So yeah, I like bed stacks. I think they're neat.
I mean, if I was building like a drag truck, like let's say like a cat eye, like a single cab short box, I would put a hood stack on it. But if it's like a daily, I'd put, you know, a single in the bed.
Put her in the bed,
so,
yeah, exactly. I agree.
Would you rather sleep without a pillow or without a blanket?
Without a pillow, because if the blanket's big enough, you can roll that sucker up and put your head on it.
Took my...
Whoa, you can't say that. This is on the YouTubes.
I'm with you on that. I'd rather sleep without a pillow because either A, you can fold your arm and lay on that.
Take your hoodie off and sleep on that or something.
Or you can just bundle up the blanket and just sleep on that. So.
Yeah, see? I mean, if you drink enough, it doesn't matter. I've slept in bathtubs before, but that's a conversation for another time. That's another episode of This or That. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Hunter, for hanging out with us. It's always a good time to have you here. Remember, if you need wheels, tires, or suspension, customoffsets.com is where you're going to want to go to get those. This, that, something like that. Anyway, and if you have questions for the next This or That, drop them in the comments down below. And that's it. We're out.